Hi, I'm Joe Wentworth, Senior Product Manager here at Peerless-AV. Today I'm going to go through the new STS680 with you. Our previous design, the STS650, has been on the market now for a couple years, and we've had customer feedback. Some of the things we've improved on is the depth of the product. ADA compliance is very important, so we're able to shrink the depth of this mount now down to 1.8 inches. That will allow any display that's 2.2 inches thick or less to be ADA compliant. This has a VESA pattern that goes up to 1,000 by 600, 250-pound load rating. If you take a look at it, the wall plate is much taller to support those larger displays that are out there. It also gives you room to work with in-wall boxes, so if you need recessed power or any equipment in there, it gives you the ability to do that as well. Some other improvements that we've done is for installers, all of the hardware that's adjustable, you can see the height adjustment here, is marked with silver screws. So it's real easy to identify what you should be adjusting and what doesn't need to be adjusted. You have magnetic pull cords, so you can hide those cords from behind your display so they're not showing. The frame itself has cable management clips that come with it. So all of your cabling can be run through the upper portion of the rail behind a video conferencing bracket or down below. So you have a nice, neat cable pathway, keeps your cables organized and away from the scissor portion of the mount. If you pull the cord on the product, this will extend out 12.8 inches, so it gives you access to service those displays, change out HDMI cables. Anything you need to do behind the display gives you the option to do that. You can see here you also have another silver screw, so this is your plumb adjustment. This will allow you to take the bottom of that display and pull it away from the wall a little bit. So any heavier displays, this plumb adjustment allows you to really make sure that front face of the display is perfectly flat. I mentioned our height adjustment. We have 1 inch of height adjustment. You also notice that the plumb adjustment, we have silk screen to help you identify that as well. Our height adjustment also has silk screen added to it, showing you which way to rotate it and identifying where it's at. Over on the side here, we have our depth adjustment, and this is probably one of the most important features of the product. That depth adjustment allows you to adjust the depth of the mount when it's latched, completely closed, from anywhere from 1.8 inches, this is how it ships from the factory in its lowest setting, and you can adjust that all the way out to 7.8 inches. So if you have media players, mini PCs, video conferencing systems, codecs, anything that needs to be mounted behind the display, that depth adjustment allows you to provide the necessary room to mount various depth equipment. So we're going to show you the anchor lock depth adjustment. So when you pull the adapter bracket away from the wall, you can see this is silk screened here from 1.8 inches to 7.8 inches. That indicates the depth from the wall. You see 2 screws here, both silver. This is your locking screw, so when it's shipped, it is set at 1.8 inches, and if you need to adjust this to any other depth, you'd have to remove this screw. It's important to leave this installed. If you keep it at 1.8, it just helps with the latching mechanism. You also see scallops along here, and those scallops really just help you lock in the same depth on both your right and left adapter brackets. It can be installed, this screw can be installed anywhere along this slot. It doesn't have to be in one of the scallops, but it just allows you to lock it in place a little bit easier. You can see the adapter here is 400 millimeters tall, but included with the product is 2 200 millimeter extensions. So this is real easy just to attach to the inside here, and you have 2 bolts to secure it in place. So these are included with it. They're not needed, but if you have a 600 tall VESA pattern, you don't need to buy an accessory. It's included with the product. So I'm now going to take you through some of the accessories for the STS680. This is the ACC UCM3. It is a universal component mount, so you can mount any of the different equipment that needs to be installed behind your display directly to this plate. The nice thing is this can be done off-site. You can attach all your components, manage some of the cabling of it. and ship it directly to site. It's a simple toolless installation, so it's a hook and hang, and you have two small levers that you just lock to engage that in place. You have the option of mounting this anywhere along inside of the frame, but you can also take it and mount it on the outside edges of the frame as well. So it gives you a little bit more flexibility on your placement. You also have brackets that are included with these, where if you need to join additional ACC UCMs next to these, 2 or 3, you have the ability to do that as well. So the next product I'm going to show you is another accessory. So this is our PDU bracket. We've partnered with Surgex, and we're using their Display Pack Plus here. You can see there's 2 different versions. You have a 4-outlet version and a 2-outlet version. This PDU bracket can accept either 1 or 2 units. And it's a simple hook and hang onto our frame, and it's secured at the bottom with just a thumb screw. So installation is very quick. It's nice you don't have to mess with trying to attach these to drywall, so it really is going to help speed up your installation. We also have a lacing bar, and the lacing bar really just helps manage your cabling. So if you have multiple, let's say you have 2 4-outlet PDUs here, you have 8 power cords coming off, it's just a nice way to organize that and keep all the cabling away from the scissor mechanism on this. We also have another accessory. This is our video conferencing bracket. So this works with your video conferencing bars, Logitech Rally bar. It's a universal design, so it'll work with everything that's out there. You have a flat plate. It's also provided with a couple L brackets and also a center point attachment as well. You can see it's height adjustable here. So you have a couple thumb screws here, but this can be raised and lowered. And it'll work with displays anywhere from 49 inches all the way up to 120 inches. It can also be mounted either above or below your display. We also have a solution for the Crestron Flex. So you take the existing plate with all the components that are already pre-installed from Crestron. We have a small bracket for the top, small bracket for the bottom, and again, this allows you to easily hook and hang the Crestron Flex in place, and it's secured with 2 thumb screws at the bottom. We also have a solution for the new Crestron Collab Compute. Again, just 2 brackets. It's a simple hook and hang on your rail, and then 2 thumb screws at the bottom secured in place. So it could be mounted anywhere along your rail again, or it can also be mounted on the sides of the wall plate, just like our component plates. So that is the STS-680. Again, this will work with displays anywhere from 49 inches up to 120 inches, 250-pound load rating. That base pattern will go all the way up to 1,000 by 600. Again, this is a great solution for customers who, day one you have things that are installed behind that display, but let's say 5 years from now you have a refresh. The ability to adjust that depth is going to be really helpful when those things change and you come across those issues. Check out the product and the whole ecosystem of accessories at Peerless-AV.com.